Hey, good morning, everybody. Traders. Um, I want to welcome all of us to today's trading. That's today's morning market review, courtesy of Rally Academy, Nigeria. So I have quite some number of people in, but need to remind us that are present already that this event is also not just on Zoom, but it's also live on YouTube. So if after this class you feel that there's a part you miss, but you want to get a clarity of what I say or what I say, all you need to do is to go to YouTube and look for Rally Trade. Just type Rally Trade on the search box. You'll be able to see our videos and page. And of course, you can subscribe, you can like, you can comment, you can do everything. You can even ask questions on those classes. Now that's to kind of like give us sort of feedback, and of course we'll respond. So yeah, it's on Zoom, but of course it's also live on YouTube. So the YouTube part is for people that are not accessible to Zoom, and for you also that is on Zoom to be able to go back to YouTube and have a review maybe later on in the future. So once again, welcome, and of course, good morning. So I'm going to be starting shortly. I'll be sharing my screen, and of course, you can do with it what you want. For example, I have quite some number of people that I want to mention their name. Soji, Yusuf, Good Friday. Which one is Good Friday? Idris, Oyiye, Afosus, Gaia. Wow, Gaia Matthew. Wait, oh. Gaia Matthew. What is Gaia Matthew? This Gaia Matthew. Are you from Gaia in Kano? I know your place if you are from Kano. Anyway, so Kenny, Innocent, Aremu, Hapu, right? Olufokan, Bash. So I have quite some number of people that I just mentioned their name. If you didn't hear me mention your name, is I'm not here to spite you. Maybe I jump it, or maybe my eye, especially if you are HP. I don't know what to call you, so I wouldn't want to mention your name if your name is HP or your name is A1, like Wisdom. Wisdom has already quarreled with me on that one, but it's all right. So um, let's quickly go to my page. That's the screen that I want to share with you, which is my MT4. Now, you will see that I currently have a trade on it, and the trade is on USD card. And of course, it's a sell trade. Now, I just placed the trade like a few minutes ago. Yeah, immediately I opened my chart, I saw USD card. So let's go with sell. So let me go to settings, and that has been ranging around the resistance for quite a while, since I think December on 4 hours. And if you look at the daily also, it's been there for like since 3rd December. Now, USD card has been bullish all the way for the past maybe 2, 3, 4 months. It's been bullish. So what I'm trying to do now is to play to the gallery. I want to see if I can take a big risk, and of course trade on the candles that I'm seeing, plus the fact that Trump is being sworn in today. So it is possible that dollar may lose value. I don't know. It's what it is. It could gain, it could lose, but most likely to lose against USD card, considering the structure of the chart. So there is this particular candle on D1 that I want to show you now. And this candle here, right here, hammer, right? So it could just be a hanging man if daily bar today closed bearish. So it will just be a hanging man. And of course, the candle had been playing around for a while. So we saw it even earlier on around here. Okay. So this is to tell you that the price really wants to go up, right? But there could be some pressures that might just not allow that to happen. So that was the reason why I placed a sell. Now, if what I just analyzed to you or for you right now, if you like it, you can go ahead and summarily, execute a trade on your chart likewise, if you like, all right? But if you don't like it, you can just skip and leave it. Now, and of course, you can use the lot size you particularly want to use. You don't have to use my own lot size. You could use the one that is commensurate with your account. And of course, another reason why I place a sell, it's simple. Even though I navigated to H4 in your presence, even though I navigated to H1 in your presence, there is a reason why, there's another reason why I place a sell trade. And of course, I'm going to share that with you now. So I'm going to click on Insert, and I'll click on Indicators, and I'll click on, hold on, Insert Indicators. I'm going to click on Custom, and I'll go down to a particular indicator that I shared on Friday with people that were online with me. And I call that trend suit, right? So, and of course, I'm going to do okay. Now, this is the trend suit. And if I zoom out, you can see that this one is not yet close to what I'm supposed to use. But of course, I have something I want to show you. If I switch to 15 minutes, now I know that what do you call it now? I already know that USD card is on the resistance, right? So I'm looking for a sell. Now, if I go to here again, let me just click on here so that it will be faster. And of course, I'll click on indicator. And of course, I'm going to go to project. And of course, I'm going to click on this. So I have this other indicator here that I also added. Now, the way I use this indicator is simple. If on this trend suit has some bands, okay, the painted band. If I see this arrow print and point to a candle that just, close above a suit or above the suit, I'll place a buy. But the candle must close above it. For example, if I go back a little bit, all right, if I go back a little bit to this level, it will be clearer. So I have this arrow that I'm going to point to this candle, all right, this candle here. Let me just click and adjust this particular candle. So you can see that the arrow, this green arrow, is pointing to a particular candle that close above it. Then I'll place a buy. And of course, another reason why I'll place a buy here is this one. But now, as we speak, let me delete this and switch to the front a little bit. So if I click on this arrow again, now, on this 15 minutes, and I point to this particular candle that just closed below. So if I zoom in a little bit, I don't know if it will show. I hope so. You can see that a candle closed below the suit right now. So, and of course, it's telling us that price wants to go down. But then there's another arrow here that points to another candle that close above the suit that says that price wants to go up. Now, it now becomes a question: who should you follow, the buyers or the seller? Now, I choose not to follow the buyers because on the D1, I already showed you a reason why I don't want to follow the buyers. If I click on here and I go to major and I go to USD card and I switch to D1, right? And I switch to a very kind of like candlestick template that is, color green, and I show you this. Already, I told you that this particular price is on the resistance, right? And of course, that whatever I want to do now will be looking to sell. So that's already, validate that particular reason. And of course, if you look at the H1 front, you already see that there are some candles that already dictating that price could go down. For example, this one, right? It's already telling us that this price will go down. That's more like a gravestone candlestick. Okay, and now we have a kind of like a spinning candle. So if you want to verify if this one is going to be the next litmus test for this price, that's this particular candle, because a spinning candle is an undecided candle. Price could go anywhere. It could go up or it could go down. So what you can do to verify if this one will support a sell or buy is to go ahead and insert a simple moving average that we call 50 period, okay, to this chart. So if you go here and put 50, and it will be simple moving average, and you do okay. Unfortunately, the candle is not, spinning on a moving average. So this candle cannot tell us whether price wants to go down or not, right? For it to tell us whether price wants to go down or not, it must rest on this moving average. It must touch this moving average. But of course, if you go to 15 minutes, maybe on the 15 minutes, you can see something like that. There's something like that. So we leave it. And of course, since we saw it on 1 hour, we just leave it. So right now, this candle cannot tell us whether price wants to go down or go up. But of course, I choose to go with the sellers because of some factors that I've seen on the chart. So it's not as if the price will not go up. It's not as if the price will not go down, but I choose to go with the sellers. Now, if I must use a stop loss for this trade that I just picked now, the stop loss will be around this high. That's around this high, right? to be around this high. Now, to verify if this is true, I have another indicator that I can just quickly show you that tells me where my stop loss should be. But of course, I don't think I need to share that one. But let me really go to the final template that I want to use today. Let me clean this one. No, let me leave it. And of course, open another USD card. It's free. You can open as many pages of a particular instrument as possible, just for your analysis to be valid. All right. So I'm going to go to another template clean. And finally, I'm going to click on here and insert another moving average that I call trend zone button. Of course, I'm going to do OK. So now this indicator shows me that, let me zoom in. This indicator shows me that the price just left a resistance on this 1 hour chart. So I'm going to go to 15 minutes to check what the price is doing. Now the price is on the support on 15 minutes, right? But of course, it left resistance and is currently on the support on 15 minutes. But if we go to H4, the price is currently around resistance on the 4 hours. So it gives me credence as to the reason why I'm selling also. So these are the reasons why I place a sell. And of course, like I said before, my stop loss would be above the resistance zone. And of course, I'll be looking to take my profit when the price gets to support. Okay, so if you like, you can follow me on this particular trade. If you like, you may just ignore, but of course, I'm on the trade already. All right, so let's go to the next instrument before we, okay, let's go to the next instrument. Sorry about that. So I'm going to be checking again how many people are in. I think we have about up from 15. When I started, we have about 70 something people in the house now. And of course, I'm seeing some people already that are, usual followers on this particular training or class. So I've seen quite some names, starting from my very own man, Ayun Felix, to Rashidat, to Dr. Ken, Dr. Ken E. Tiswell. Wow, I'm seeing this name for the first time. Dr. Ken, are you joining us from Tanzania? This your name sound like somebody that is from Tanzania or something, okay, or you're in Nigeria. Okay, so you're welcome, Dr. Ken. I think I've seen your name for the first time. Maybe I've seen it before, I forgot. And of course, I see Victor Jovi, Soji, a lot of Soji. I think I have about 3 Soji in the house. So if I mention Soji, it means that I mention you. But some people are still using their name. They say their name is in Phoenix. How can your name be in Phoenix? Okay, so Tabugo. Gideon Tabugo. Is it Tabugo or Tabuko? I mean, you must be an Urubu man. Okay, my brother from Delta, right? Patoki and Pemsi and quite a number of people here. And of course, thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. So let's go back to the comment section to see what people are saying. AY Wisdom says, good morning. Trust you had an enjoyable weekend. Yes, I'm sorry taking you back to the class you had on Friday last week as regard to asking for the indicator from our account officers. Mine told me the indicator was for only the VIP student, of course. Please kindly help us out. Thank you very much. And of course, God bless you. Now, the indicator is actually for people that have funded their account to quite some number of levels. But see if you can negotiate with your account manager, top up your account to the level you feel you can top it. And of course, I'm sure they will give you. Now, if they don't, after that particular conversation, you let me know. And let me know your account manager. Of course, you have my phone number. So just message me. And of course, I'll see what I can do to, plead on your behalf so that you can get that indicator. Now, Kenny, you said I should look at GBP, JPY, and Euro USD. That's your choice. Of course, I'm going to look at it because you asked for it. And of course, I'll be waiting for more comments in this section. Just send me a private message if you want me to look at something for you. Of course, I'll do justice to that. Now, that taking, how many of us are on a trade on USD card already? How many of us? If you are on the trade on USD card, let me know. And of course, I will know what to tell you. I will also know what not to tell you. But of course, let's go to Euro USD because somebody asked for it. So I'm going to go to my template here and save it. That's the first thing I want to do. I want to save this template as it is. Oh, sorry. I'm going to need to add something else. I need to add trigger line to this. Now, this trigger line helped me or guide me to, do some things on the charts. All right. So I'm going to go to a 15 minutes time frame trigger line. So it's still there. So I think I'm fine with this. So I'm going to just save it now. Hit that. So I'm going to go to here and save as what now? Why is this thing always coming back? What I deleted. Give me a second. Let me clean this. Start again. Start again. Okay. Okay, I think it's just there. All right, so I'm going to go to here and click on, maybe I can just add one more indicator to this to make it make sense. I like that. So I'm going to now finally click on here, and of course, I'm going to click on save. Of course, I'm going to click on this particular indicator that I have already. And of course, I'm going to click on. So this does it for me. Of course, it can give me a guide as to what I want to do. So let me go to the next thing, which is the Euro USD. Now for Euro USD, we have, if I apply the same templates to this, so it should give me this. Now for Euro USD, I think the price will go up at least quite for a while. I think so, because I've been checking it even on 1 hour or 4 hours and daily. The Euro USD price may not hurry to parity if it breaks this level. And of course, even if I remove all this indicator from chart, which I can do by just clicking on this button. Okay, so, and of course I do a zoom in. Give me a second, everybody. Okay, so continuing from where we were, so now I was saying that I'm looking at Euro USD and I want to know whether I should place a buy or sell. But beyond indicators, let's look at the candles first of all. What is the structure of the chart saying? It's very important we know that so that we know what to do. So I'm going to click on this and open another Euro USD chart, and I'm going to go on plain candlestick. I don't need any indicator to know the structure of the chart. So I'm going to zoom out. Is the first thing I want to do. So Euro USD is bearish. First of all, you need to know that, which means that if I click on trend line and I draw, even if I make it objective, you can make trend line objective by enabling ray. When you enable ray, the trend line will draw on its own and extend. But if you make it subjective, which means that you disable ray, okay, every day we learn. So you learn this one this morning. If you disable ray and you do okay, the trend line will be shortened to this. So it means that you have to draw it and by yourself. So by yourself, you can draw and pick any point you want. Okay, but that is not the way a trend line should be. Even though it's designed like that, it's an option for you to do it like this, but it's not the best practice when it comes to judgment of the price on the chart. The best practice will be when you enable the indicator the line to extend on its own and show you levels on the chart. Now you can adjust to fit your purpose, but of course this is it. So now if I must do this now, you see that obviously this is not the way it's supposed to be. It's actually supposed to be the other way around. So if I'm going to just click on and adjust this to the level that it's supposed to be, just adjust it to this level. So now we have this. Now Euro USD is meeting a resistance, a very stiff one at the moment. And of course, don't forget that you can also, duplicate trend line. It's okay to duplicate, all right? It gives you a sense of accomplishment when you do that. So when I duplicated this one, now it gives me a fair value for this particular price. So now the price is playing around a very dangerous level that could trigger a sell or buy. Now, a break above this line, you can do your own. Everybody, just click on Euro USD and do something like this on your laptop and draw a trend line subjectively or objectively as you want to do it, and then duplicate the trend line. So this will tell you that this particular price is playing around a resistance, right? So which means that the price will go down or go up. Now, I'm hoping that it will break above. That's what I'm hoping for. I will not be too comfortable with Euro USD going to parity. Okay, because if you break below this level, it could actually trigger and trickle down to parity. Parity means that Euro USD will go 1-on-1 on the chart, which means that 1 euro will be equal to $1. As this, 1 euro is still equal to $1.0306. Let me repeat. At the moment, as we speak now, 1 euro is sold to and collect dollar for 1.0306, which means $1 and almost maybe not up to 1 cent, but of course it's something. It's still some point. Okay, $1 and some value. All right. So it's not as if it's 1 euro to $1. 1 euro to $1, it will be 1.10000. Now that's still far below. I think I mentioned it at the time past. So but this now, Euro US is playing around the resistance. So we know, okay, because we know that this in between is actually a resistance between this line 1 and line 2. It's actually a resistance. So now we need for the price to break above it, and of course we'll buy, or break below it to sell. So if you break above it, you don't need to worry. You can place it as a buy because you don't need a retest. The price has played around and played around for a while. But if you break below, then you can place a sell. All right. So but at this now, we can actually add some more indicators to the chart by clicking here. I can do that and add some trend thing. So if I see a trend going up, I'll buy. So as this now, we have a trend going up. That's what the indicator is telling me, that the price could actually go up. Okay, and of course, we also have trend suit we could add, all right, to this particular one to tell us what the price is doing. But the price is already breaking above the suit, which is true. So the price is already breaking above the true suit, which means that buy will be desirable for Euro USD. So for this reason, I'm going to click on new order for my own account, and your presence, I'll click on buy. So because the indicator tells me so, because the trend line is telling me that the price could break above the trend line, of course, for some other reasons that you have seen, arrows pointing to the upside. So that's why I'm placing a buy on this. And of course, if I must use a stop loss, it's going to be below a resistance, sorry, below a support. Now, I actually have an indicator, but not on MT4, on MT5, that tells me where support could be. But based on what that indicator will do, I'm sure that the support or the stop loss will be around this value, right? So around this value on the chart, you could place your stop loss below this level. And of course, if you don't want that level, if you want to make it big, because that level is good, but of course, the last level that you should use your stop loss will be around this last low. That's what we call last low. The first low or the last low. Anyone is good for your stop loss. Somebody raise a hand. Maybe he wants to ask a question. I don't know. But of course, I'm going to give into that particular person. But let me first of all check the comment section to see what people are saying. Good morning. This one is from Idris Badamasi. Say good morning. Don't you think the dollar index will gain strength due to the Trump inauguration? And do you think the US indices will be bullish too? Well, I've not gotten to indices, so I've not checked. But dollar index will gain or lose, it doesn't matter. The last time we checked, all right, euro gained momentum against dollar when what do you call it now? This guy in France, Macron, took over. I think that should be about 2017. It created a gap, right? A void that was recently filled after several years, right? So, but now it's not all the inaugurations that bring kind of like strength to currencies. It is possible, for example, that Trump will come in now and say you want to devalue currency. It's possible, right? So when Kuroda left Japan as a governor of their bank, he actually did some bad thing to that particular currency yen, which lost value against American dollar. And when Tinubu took over as president of Nigeria also, we expected that Naira will gain, but of course, unfortunately, Naira lost. So it's not in all cases that presidency ascend their throne or presidency and their currencies or the currency of that country gain value. What I'm doing here is not 100% fundamental, but a little bit of maybe 70-80% technical, all right? Not minding whether Trump is going to be inaugurated or not. And of course, I'm not ready to even stay for long, except if this price actually go skyrocket and go bullish, then I can actually know that it will take a long time for the price to go down. Then I can stay and manage the trade for a long time. But for now, I'm on the trade and I'm happy. Okay, so until Trump is inaugurated, and of course, don't forget that even if the trade goes wrong, I have a stop loss waiting for the trade. So it's fine, but I must see. whatever you want to do it, whether you want to follow the trade or you want to deal with it, it's up to you. Okay, so but somebody actually raised a hand, so let me check who that person is. Okay, so I think the hand is down, right? So I didn't see anybody raise hand to ask question. Now I'm going to go to the next instrument that somebody suggested also, and that will be, let me check. I think JPY he said. JPY. That was what he said, I'm sure. Because I've not seen anybody said otherwise. But let me be sure of that. Okay, yeah, JPY and Euro USD. That's from Kenny. So Kenny want me to look at JPY. Why not? We can just click on here and go straight to where JPY will be, which will be here on this list. That's number 2 on the currency folder. And I'm just going to click on JPY. Now, based on what I'm seeing here, the trend of this particular one has been down. But if I want to know trend of this instrument, all I need to do is to click on candlestick, go to monthly chart, go to weekly chart and daily. They will tell me what the trend of this instrument is. So as this trend is not really bullish and it's not bearish, it's actually ranging. Okay, why do I say ranging? It's because based on what I have here, the price is not really going up or going down, it's just volatile, all right? It's not in a particular direction. Unlike Euro USD, that has been bearish. Okay, if you compare this with Euro USD, I'm going to go to Euro USD chart and click on daily chart, weekly chart, and monthly chart. Let me check. I think this one is on daily, right? If I put this Euro USD on daily also, okay, and I apply the same templates to Euro USD and I zoom out, you will see that this one is a particularly bearish scenario, all right? Broke out of a range, and of course now it's actually bearish, right? So it's one direction thing. So sell is more ideal on Euro USD than buy. But of course, we know the reason why we're buying now, because nothing lasts forever. Now let's go back to this JPY. Now that we know that the trend is ranging on D1, let's check W1. The price has been bullish, right? It's been bullish, and on the monthly chart it has been bullish. Now it is currently ranging on D1. So what you can do is to look for either buy or sell opportunity. But let's check with some indicators whether we can actually place a buy or sell. That's on 1 hour. So if I go to here and I apply support and resistance zone, like so, and I click to switch this on, this price just left the support, which means that this price is good for buy. That's what it means on the 1 hour front. So for this reason, I might be inclined to place a buy because the trend says so. Okay, the trend is bullish on this one, so I might be inclined to actually place a buy. That's what I would do. So because the trend is bullish, right? So I've just seen that the price just left the support, the green zone, which is a very, 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 with a very strong candle, very strong statement, with a very strong bullish engulfing, just left the support. Even though we missed it, actually missed it. So I should have actually placed a buy earlier. This candle is a very strong statement that the price wants to go up. If I check now, I should have placed a buy from around here. So I'm a little bit about 37 pips behind, about 40 pips behind. So that means if I place a buy immediately, I would have made about 40 pips already, but I can still make maybe 10, 20 pips on this one before the price will get to the next resistance, which will be this particular level. All right. Like I said, this indicator is very good. It tells you even where you can actually, trade. And of course, if you want to close your trade, it also give you a value. So the price you could close your trade. So if you fund your account up to like 1 million, you can get it. If you fund the account this morning, like this morning, up to 1 million level, and you send me a proof of payment, I don't need to wait for your account manager. I will send this indicator to you. Of course, you can use it for your benefit, right? So let me go to another instrument on the chart that people will suggest. Let's see what people are saying. I'm still waiting for your suggestion as to what I should look at. But let me just look at this person. Adeyemi says he wants for me to look at USD JPY. That would be Olalikon, right? So if I go to USD JPY for him, I think it will be similar to what we are seeing on JPY. Something must be wrong with Japanese yen that will give it credence to make that statement on that particular time frame on JPY. But let's check what's happening on USD CAD. Okay, unlike the JPY front, this one is telling us that price may go down. But I think I would rather stay off this particular one because of one or two reasons. I think let me just check H4. There's no particularly clear, directions to this one, but of course I can just go back to this same 1 hour and check with some indicators that can tell me the direction of price. So this one says price may go down. That's what the indicator is saying. Price may go down, right? But of course, like I said, Japanese yen is not something that I want to play with. So if you want to trade on this one, you might want to be careful, and maybe you want to go with the sellers. Okay, because even the way the price is, there's no particular structure, just around the middle of a major support and the major resistance. So I'm not sure where this price will go. I'm not sure. And if we count this as a retest, okay, if we count this level as a support, and we count the current thing that the price is doing as a retest. What I mean by that is price broke a support around here. Okay, we see that price broke a support around here, right? And then there's a retest right now to the same support. So we need to see strong statement like bearish engulfing, which we already seen on this same 1 hour. Okay, we have seen a bearish engulfing here that tells that the price may go down. So it's pretty much still kind of like a litmus. So maybe this indicator is correct. And of course, you want to place a sell. But if you place the sell, please guide it with a very tight stop loss. For example, now if I do the sell, say for example, I say, okay, I want to be stubborn and I do a sell, okay, I'm going to use a very tight stop loss around this resistance. All right, that's what I will do. Okay, and of course, a very tight take profit also, maybe 10 pips, 20 pips. So it's already 40 pips. But who can tell whether this one will give me that 40 pips? But I can just go down and get close to the support so that I can, target like 64 pips. So if you give me 64 pips, I'll be okay with it. And of course, that will be it for that USDJPY. Let me check comment section and see if somebody mentioned something different. Please, what is the name of that indicator? Same card is asking me the name of the indicator. It's actually a support and resistance indicator that tells me when price reach support and when price reach resistance. Red zone is the resistance, green zone is support. And of course, I combine it with candlestick and some arrows. And of course, I'm in money. It has given me quite a number of money, quite a lot. Okay. On Thursday last week, I placed a trade on US 100. I made like 500K. I think about 507 or so with this same indicator. Okay, so it's actually a very good one. Now, finally, somebody says I should look at GBP AUD. That's from AY. I'm going to go to where GBP AUD is and check for you. And even though I rarely trade GBP AUD, but of course, it could actually give us some money this morning. So I'm going to go to candlestick template and first of all check, because I've not traded it for a very long time, I'll check the direction of price with the weekly chart, daily chart, and of course monthly chart. Those will give me an idea of what price is doing overall. So if I close here and I zoom out, it gives me an idea. Oh, sorry, this thing is not really loaded properly. Chart is not properly loaded. But on the weekly chart, this one is telling me that the price could be on the upside, okay? More of like an uptrend, higher high, higher low, possibly, or ranging, more like a sideways market. But of course, on the daily chart, this is a clear uptrend, right? So it means that buy is more ideal when I get to 1 hour. Buy will be more ideal when I get to 1 hour chart. So if I get to 1 hour chart and I see a structure for buy, I would rather follow it because the price is on the uptrend. Okay, so if I check this one out, right now, it says that the price is just leaving support. Okay, and of course, I can still buy. That's what it says. Because, of course, I remember I told you that buy is more ideal for this one because the trend says so on the D1. So I can just go ahead and initiate a buy trade now if I like. Okay, for this particular one. And of course, if I initiate this buy trade, I could just use this low as my support. So my support will be, sorry, my stop loss will be around this low. So a kind of like price below this level will give me a very good value for stop loss. So that would be a stop loss would be ideal below 1.90, sorry, 1.96050. That would be where my stop loss will be. Below it will be ideal for my stop loss. Right. So let's go to the next one on this list, which will be Dennis says he funded 100K last Friday. indicator, sir. I said 1 million, say 100. So when with the recorded class on Friday be uploaded, the class on Friday is already on YouTube. Okay, everybody, the class on Friday is already on YouTube. Go there and check it out. Just go to YouTube and search Rally Trade. It's there. You don't need to wait for upload because the class is live on both Zoom and YouTube. The YouTube is retained, and of course you can check it. Even this class we are doing now is on YouTube, so you can check it out maybe later. That will be from Zen. That will be Dennis. Now that all of you have mentioned what you wanted for me to look at, and of course I've looked at them, I will now look at what I want to look at finally. So I'm going to go to gold, first of all. Okay, and look at what gold is doing. Now, gold has been bullish, right? So this is an uptrend. If we go to, let's check with H4, still uptrend. Let's check with D1, still uptrend, right? Let's check finally with W1, uptrend, and monthly chart, uptrend. So I think for this gold, buy will be ideal. If we see a buy opportunity, it will be good for us to buy. So if I click on here and I adjust, I'll be buying when the price leaves support. But now the price is not even around support. That's left support since. So I should have bought around here, right? Maybe around here. That's what I should have bought. That will be since 14th January, which will be maybe, I don't know, maybe Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, last week. Now the price is getting close to resistance. And of course, I'll wait for it to fall. So as it's falling now, it's okay for me to fall. Okay, I will hope that the price will fall. Maybe it just fall down to around maybe 200 pips below. And of course, a new support, maybe this level there will be a very good support. All right, then I can go ahead and look for a buy. So for now, I will wait and hold on for gold to do what it wants to do. I think somebody dropped a comment. I'll check if the person wants me to look at something. So Oluwaseun Senka says, hi, please, can I have your WhatsApp number? 090-2039-8739. Senka. WhatsApp number 090-2039-8739. If you send your WhatsApp now, I will see it right now. Of course, I can attend to your questions. 090-2039-8739. Oh yeah, send your WhatsApp. Okay. Somebody send me a message. I missed this class of yours. Please, sir. There a way I can get it. Of course, just go to YouTube. I don't know whether you're in this class. Your name is Adesegun Taiwo. You're in Abeokuta. So go to YouTube and check it out. That's the class of Friday for the premium indicator that I'm just showing you now. And of course, another person send a message. I'm actually going through my WhatsApp for those people that said WhatsApp. Okay. Somebody sent me another message. I've not heard from who you said was going to call me. I've not checked also. So just send me an email and we look at that. So, and of course, I'll look at the mini message later so that I can finish this class. But I've seen all of your messages, people that are asking me for my phone number. Now, Oyinye say I should look at US 100. Well, Oyinye, why not? Somebody is calling me already. I wouldn't know why you're calling me. I just gave you my phone number. I didn't ask you to call. I said you should drop message. As you're calling now, you expect me to suspend this class and attend to you? That's not going to be possible. But Oyinye, you want me to look at US 100? Here you go. US 100, if you look at the D1, the W1, and of course the monthly chart is actually 100% to the upside. Now, what I know, okay, about US 100, US 30, and US 500, unlike the Euro USD counterpart, is that when Trump took over in 2016, 2017, 2018, US 100 was performing to the upside. If you look at the monthly chart, 2016, 2017, 2018, the market loved Trump. Okay. 2016, 2017, 2018, the market actually loved Trump. This is the monthly view. So if I click on here now and I click on here, I can go to 2016 and show you what I mean. So if I put an arrow here and maybe point to a particular candle around that 2017, okay, 3 strong months I think around here. So you can see from that 2016, the first 3 months of Trump was very bullish, okay, on that 2017. Now Trump is coming back again, and I want to believe that this market will most likely be bullish this month. That's what I feel, okay. this month of January, it's most likely going to be bullish. Who can tell whether it will be bullish in February? Nobody can tell what will happen tomorrow, but I feel that this market will be bullish. Just the same way that I feel that Bitcoin will continue to appreciate. Already, Bitcoin already crossed $100,000 over the weekend. And the last I checked it this morning was 101, but of course I saw it at 104. Okay, so it's still around that level, but I think the next bust up of Bitcoin will be $150,000 for one Bitcoin. So that said, it means that most likely US 100 will appreciate. Now, what you do is if you must trade US 100, is that you go ahead and check with some indicators. It could be moving average, it could be anything. For example, if you insert 21 period moving average on a chart, 1 hour chart, and you wait for the price to come to the moving average because it will come, right? It will come. Okay, so you can wait for it to return to the moving average and then you can buy. Now, when you return to moving average, what do I mean by return to the moving average? What I mean by that is that the price will return to a support. Okay, this moving average will be acting as a support going forward for this particular price. So anytime price return to it, you will place a buy. For example, if I go here now, and of course I maybe go back a little bit to show you something. When the price wanted to go up here, let me pick this box. When the price escaped this moving average here, all right? Okay, so the price moved to this level. Sorry, let me just move this one. It moved to this level. What does it do? It started ranging. The range means that the price is waiting for the moving average to approach. That's what it means. Okay. I don't know why this thing is not really responding to my touch. I prefer it like this. Yeah. So when the price eventually returns to the moving average, if you buy around here, eventually the price will give you money. Okay. So right now, as we speak, the price is where it is. So all you need to do is, even here, when you return to support, it still begin eventually to go bullish. So I think you need to wait for the price to return to support. But if you're in a hurry, you can just click on new order and buy. But me, I wait for the price to return to support before I will click on new order buy. But of course, my bias is for the price to actually go up because Trump is coming in. That's as simple as that goes. Not unlike Euro USD, all right? Okay, this is completely a different ballgame. Currencies does not behave the same way as their stocks counterparts, does not behave the same way as their indices counterpart, all right? So let me check the comment section. Maybe somebody wants to greet me or something. Please repeat your phone number again. Sal, 090-2039-8739. That will be to Sam. Now, and for any other person that is waiting for my phone number, it's free of charge. Of course, I give it to you now. Let me check something different from gold, something different from US 100. I could just check, let me just check crude oil, right? Crude oil has been on my mind to look at. I want to see what will happen to crude oil now that Israel is about to sign a deal with Hamas for them to cease fire. Okay, so I think crude oil might just, because of that particular message or the information we have, crude oil might just recede a little bit, right? It might, okay, recede a little bit. Okay, it's been bullish and it's been on $80 even right now. Because now there's a ceasefire deal, it is possible that the price of crude oil will drop. It's possible. Okay, so because of that, because of course, where there's peace, things will go on. All right, where there's peace, oil will be lifted. There'll be nothing like we're afraid to cross a particular ocean around that zone. So I think we should just check with maybe a support and resistance that we just launched. All right, so for this one, the price is leaving resistance and is going down. We missed the opportunity on 1 hour. All right, we missed the opportunity on 1 hour. I think we should just wait for the price to return to resistance, return to the red zone, maybe around 81.52. Then we can begin to look for a sell. So for me, I'm going to also wait for this one to give me a clear direction again. So sorry, let me just check. I've not been looking at this. I think I already have some profit on my trades. So let me check. So I placed some trade already. I have profit on about 2 of them, loss on 2 of them. Okay, so the Euro USD is in profit. The US JPY is in profit. The JPY is still stubborn. Of course, the GBP is still stubborn. But I feel that all of them will still give me money. I feel so. All right. So let me check the comment section again. Somebody might be saying something. Sencard is saying, it says, please, what is the name of the indicator? I just told you, support and resistance indicator. Support and resistance, or supply and demand indicator. Okay, supply is the resistance zone. Demand is the support zone, where people demand for something. I want to buy. Demand. Okay, I want to sell. That's too much glut to the market. Supply. Right. So let me go to something different from crude oil, from gold, from Euro USD, from USD card. I'm going to go straight to some instruments around some commodities like cocoa. Okay, so I'm going to first of all check what I want to check is not here. So let me just go to this one and check commodity 3. So let me look at wheat. Wheat is doing what it's doing, but unfortunately, you cannot use support and resistance to trade wheat. Okay, it's not really ideal. Even if you try, you may not succeed. So I think wheat responds more to fundamental than support and resistance. So, and that's why you're seeing a lot of gap on it. But excuse me, but based on what I'm seeing now, the price of wheat might just appreciate. But let me look at the D1 to look at the direction of price. So on the D1, the price of wheat has been trending down and it's just leaving support zone. Okay. On the weekly chart, the price of wheat, that one is loading. Just give me a second, let me check. Loading. Okay, I think monthly chart is loaded and the price is still around support on the monthly chart. On the weekly chart, the price is still around support on the weekly chart. So finally, we go back to 1 hour. So what we need to do now is to be buying around support. I think that's pretty simple. So for now, the price is printing a red, which means that it's meeting or encountering some resistance around that zone. So we wait. Every that thing points to okay for us to buy wheat, but I think we need to wait a little bit. So if the price returns to around $530 or $529, as the case may be, we could just place a buy, or we can just use the buy limit around that zone to still be able to do something. So that's for wheat. That's what I have for you. And if you want to trade wheat, don't trade it with 1 million, trade it with like 3-4 million. That's where the money is. The money is actually on wheat, okay, and on cocoa and on corn. Okay, if you can trade those 3, you can make a lot of money. But don't trade it with 1 million. I advise you to fund like 3 million, because you should be able to place a trade comfortably on wheat and make a lot of money. All right. So, but you need to also check with fundamental, check with some agro commodity, messages or informations online for you to be able to do that. So that said, we are about 11 minutes to round up. So I'm going to go to maybe one more thing. But before then, let me look at what the comment is saying. Emmanuel Omoroge says, I should look at AUD USD. Why not? We can look at that, Emmanuel. All we need to do is to click on here, go straight to majors, costs of major, and look for AUD USD. Now, it's been long also I traded AUD USD, but I also want to believe that it will follow Euro USD. Most often than not, Euro USD and AUD USD behave the same. They behave the same. Okay, so I'm going to click on here now because I know they behave the same, and check to confirm with my support and resistance whether price will truly go up or not. Based on the information that we are seeing on the screen, most likely this price will surely shoot to the upside, most likely. And even if it doesn't go up, the risk on it is actually less than when you do a sell. If you do a sell, you carry more risk than buy. But of course, we can just initiate if you like. You can still initiate a trade. But if your account is small, you don't need to initiate many trades. Just initiate maybe 1 or 2. If you have small account, but if you have big accounts, you can initiate as many as possible. All right. So that will conclude my analysis on AUD USD. Unfortunately, this one is telling me valid price, which means that the price is very volatile right now. If it is telling me valid price, all I need to do is to click on here and click on buy limit. I can do that. All right, buy limit will be ideal for that. Okay, so that is done. I'm going to enable the channel now. I want to see if maybe 1 or 2 persons can talk to me. And of course, I'll be glad to attend to their questions. So let me start with Omoni. Omoni Adegoke, you want to tell me something? Unmute your mic and talk. What's up? Omoni, are you there? Clearly is not. So let's go to Yusuf Abdulkader. Talk to me, Yusuf. What's up?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, Yusuf.
Thank you. I just want to ask based on fundamental
Yes.
on pairs that are attached to USD, considering the swearing in of Trump today, what do you think could have effect on USD? Is it going to
Well,
get this strong?
somebody already asked that question at the beginning. But what I can tell you is that Trump inauguration will not stop price from moving. There could be volatility, but of course, it will not stop it from moving. So what you need to do is, if you must place a trade, you must use stop loss. Okay, even if you don't use take profit, you must use stop loss. It's very important so that if the trade go against you, you can hit your stop loss and close the trade and move on. But this is a day that you should actually trade, because if the trade actually go your way, you can make a lot of money, right? You can make a lot of money if the trade goes your way. That's why I'm on buy on Euro USD. If it go my way, I'll make a lot of money. If it doesn't go my way, I have a stop loss that I'm going to put on the chart that will guide me. And so Trump inauguration doesn't stop anything. Do your analysis, do due diligence, and place your trade. You will still make money if the trade goes your way. All right? Is that answered? Abdulkadir, talk to me. Is he answered already? Abdulkadir, are you there? Maybe he left. Okay, so Omoni, you want to say something? Say it. Omoni is also not there. Who else is raising hand, Seth? Somebody else is raising hand. I can't see the hand again. Don't understand. Engeti, what's up?
Yes, Mr. Shege.
Is your name Engeti?
Yes, Egenti, yes.
Okay, Egenti.
Yes, Egenti.
Which state are you from?
I'm from Anambra. I'm from Anambra State.
I've never
You've
seen.
never had that. You've never had that name before.
I've never had an Igbo man, Egenti.
Egenti, that is a good listener. That is
Egenti
the
is
meaning.
Igbo.
Yes, a good
In
listener.
Igbo,
A
is that not?
listener. A listener, yes, that's what it means.
A listener is Egenti.
Yes, basically, listening, say Egenti. Or somebody tells you Genti. Genti means listening. Egenti
Now you
means
talk.
Genti means listening. Then
Now you
Egenti.
talk. Like you just now I can. In fact, I'm going to write it down in my diary. Egenti.
You are serious with this one, oh.
Yeah, so that when next I visit, maybe I visit Enugu or Onitsha or Anambra,
Onitsha or Anambra, anywhere.
I can tell people Genti, Genti.
That's exactly what it means. Genti means listening.
Good. So let's hear from you. What's up?
To be very frank with you, I've done this forex trading a few bit, and though when I did it at the time, I was busy with other things though. And to be frank with you, I didn't really make profit. I made some money, but I lost more.
Okay.
This time around, I want to come back and I want to make money this time around.
Okay, so now what you need to do, is to listen, that's Genti, and then follow our classes, all right? Then fund your account, and even if that live, you start on demo. It's very important, so that if we
yes, okay,
something, you can practice
yes,
on demo. If you also what you also practice, you practice on demo until you are very grounded on what you want to do. They can have it.
So how do I open a demo account?
It's very easy. You go to your client office and you click on open account, and then you choose demo. Or your account manager, they can open a free demo account for you. It's free.
My account manager, at some point, I think that my account manager left, and right now I don't think I have any account manager.
Yeah, give me your email.
Okay, my email is linkdanex, LINK.
No, don't give me.
Okay, I should send it as a text to you, right?
Yes, either as a text,
okay, SMS,
or you drop it on.
Okay, let me drop it here. But sometimes even in the past, sometimes I will message you, I will chat you on the
and he will not reply.
Okay, you've had that experience too. Okay. It's not only me.
Omoni,
Yeah.
Omoni, you think about me? It's okay.
Oh, God, you never let me talk since morning, no.
Yes, but you have not been there.
That's my. I just posted my email. My email.
Please, before the time runs out, please, Mr. Enojo, can you help us to analyze GBP card as I'm envisaging buy on it?
Okay. I will do that, but
you can see my email, right?
Where do you drop it on this message? Okay, so
yes, I drop it on. Yes, you are linkdanex@yahoo.co.uk.
Wait, just hold on. Wait. Where do you drop it?
On the chat.
On this chat?
Yes, on this chat.
I've not seen it.
I've been dropping comments in the chat since, but it's like it's not reflecting. So it's
not seen it.
It's showing that Rally client is not online.
Make sure you send it to me directly.
Okay, let me send it again.
So Ogami Eba will analyze the GPP card.
Okay. So Adegoke, let me see if I can open GBP card for you. GBP card.
All right, thank you.
GBP card.
So I've resent it. I sent it to Olusegun Enujowo.
That's my name.
I think can you see it now?
I'm gonna check with message. Yes, I've seen it. So
very good.
I'm gonna tell you who your account manager is right now. Just give me a second. Let me confirm who your account manager is. And of course, the person will call you because I'm going to message the person to ensure that you are a demo account for you.
Okay.
On the account properly and start trading. Now, when before you click on buy or sell, you go to your demo to confirm. Then also, if you phone properly, you can also get the indicators that I just showed you this morning. Okay, so and of course, I think very it's a very good indicator. All right, very good. Just find the direction of the price. Generally, go to smaller time frames like 1 hour, 30 minutes, or whatever, and of course you'll be good. So Omotola is your account manager, and I'm sure she's going to treat you well. I'm very sure of that because she's a very good account manager. All right, so she'll be
Omotola. What's her number? Can I get her number?
I cannot call it on.
Okay. She will message me.
She's going to call you shortly.
Okay. Very
I already sent a message to her to give you a call.
Very good. Yeah. Let me take this in up again and then I'll see how far I can go.
Of course, I'm sure that you're going to do well this time around because now you know me, and of course you have my phone number. You can always message me for a follow-up. Okay?
Okay, no problem. I hope you'll be responding to my messages.
Of course.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so thank you again, T. So for for that conversation, and of course I'm going to just go to here to check if somebody has talked to me, and that will be, I think somebody wants to talk to me. Is it Informa Nwaora? Informa, what's up? Well, Informa is not there. Now, since Informa is not there,
I'm there.
Oh, okay. How are you today?
Fine, sir.
Very good. Your voice is very clear, which means that this week is a blessed week.
Yes, sir. Sir, please, I want to actually know your own take on Euro USD. Are you going on buy or sell?
I already went on buy. Not that I'm going. Yes, I'm buying Euro USD. That's my take. That's my bias. But of course,
I also want to know what in Nigerian time, when is the inauguration taking place today?
Let's check internet. Internet will never lie, right? So let me check internet for you to be sure of when, because I'm in the studio, so I don't have a television in front of me. So I'm not connected to CNN. But let me just check. Trump inauguration date and time. Trump inauguration. Yeah, date and time 2025. So it says CBS News is telling us that the inauguration date is The exact time for the next ceremony has not been specified, but of course, we know it's today. So let's look at, let's say I have a CNN now. I would have been able to see a countdown because CNN would have plugged and show us a countdown. But let me see if CBS.
Okay, sir.
Yes, around that time, 1 o'clock. 1 o'clock Nigeria time is when they will be like daybreak, in America, right? So that depends, they are 6 hours behind. Okay, so if it is break, then there will be maybe 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. So you can just add maybe 1 or 2 hours, and of course it will be inauguration time. So if you plug in from 12 o'clock, you can actually watch it live. But of course, yes. But of course, if it is for trading, if you are not available to look at television, you can just begin to check your time around 1 o'clock. It will be fine.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Ifeoma. So regards to everybody around you, and of course tell them it said thank you and good morning. So I'm going to be stopping this class right now, and sorry, I don't know, my chat is just and of course I expect all of you to be on the trade and trade wisely, trade smartly, and trade profitably. So I'm going to be seeing you when I see you. Now tomorrow this class continues, and of course you can also check it on YouTube for a recorded version that you can watch again and again. Thank you very much. Bye bye.